Hello friend, welcome to your Christian channel of activity. Today I'm here to talk with you about sleep hygiene. So this is the first part of the video where I'm gonna give you a few tips so you can prepare yourself to go to bed. When I was a teenager, I used coffee like a drug. Well, let me explain to you. It's really weird, but it's true. I believe it that I was a night person, so I used to drink a lot of coffee and stay awake the entire night working. And then when it was 6 a.m., I get ready to go to the school, and just after I was back from school, I used to sleep. It was a very horrible routine for me, and I thought that I was okay, but when I grow older, I understand that this was not good for me, that I was using coffee as a drug to be awake. So I put the coffee away, so I don't drink coffee anymore. I don't think it's something good. I don't think it's something healthy for me, so that's why I put it aside. And if you drink coffee, I think it's really interesting for you to be careful about this, because if you drink coffee at 7 p.m. or something, of course they're gonna have difficulty to go to bed. Secondly, you have to be careful about the food that you eat at night. Today, I try to eat at 5 p.m. or something, at 6 or at 7, but never really late, because I know that when I eat very late, I get really sick. I have to avoid that because your body is gonna be working and you're gonna go to bed trying to rest at the same time that your body is working really hard to process that food. So that's why you have to try to eat a little bit at night and as early as possible. So maybe have your dinner at 5 p.m. or something. I know that this is not the ideal for everyone, but if you are at home at this time, try to eat as early as possible. So I really hate to wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. So if you don't want that to happen, try to drink water into a certain time of the day. And of course that I'm gonna give this tip in here. You may not accept or you may be angry about it, but you have to put your cell phone away at least 1 hour before you go to bed. Artificial light, it's really bad for your eyes, and also it's really bad for your brain, because your brain understand that you have to be awake because it's day. It's kind of confused, but when you're constantly having contact with a light that is really strong, of course that your brain is gonna try to keep awake. It's still talking about artificial lights. It's interesting for you to buy a few candles. I have a few candles in my bedroom. I have one over there and one in the desk. I'm gonna put in the screen how do I keep my room, how the lights is really low, so I can make my brain understand that it's time to sleep. And of course that you can use other types of light. You don't have to use only fire like I use in the candles a few times. I also have a LED or LED, I think it's LED, on my bedroom, and I think it's nice it's right here next to me. I don't put it in a way that the light is directly at my eyes, so I put it next to my bed in the way that the light is really gentle. I also like to use this tip of having a light that is very gentle when I'm going to take my bath to going to sleep. So I put a candle in the bathroom and I don't use the light that is up there. So I think that's really better. Luciana, I cannot wake up early. How do I do it? Well, try to follow the steps. First, sleep the right time for you. I test a lot of techniques and strategies, but the best time for me is 8 hours. I need 8 hours to get really rest. So try to understand how much time you need to get some rest. There are people that are able to rest in 6 hours of sleep, but I cannot do this. I wish, but I'm not like that. I have to sleep 8 hours. After analyzing and understand your needs to decide the time that you need to sleep, you have to set your alarm and put your cell phone really away from your bed. There are people that use those apps that you have to go to the kitchen and take a picture of the freezer or something, and then the alarm will stop. I'm used to obey my alarm, so that's not really necessary for me. If you have difficulties, you can search for these kind of apps. For example, my bed, it's right here, and I have my desk over there. I can put my cell phone over here and be able to reach, grab it's better. I'm able to grab my phone by being laid down on my bed. But if I put in that part of my desk, so I'm gonna have to get up and turn off the alarm. If you're able to do this, put your cell phone really away and obligate yourself to just go there to turn off. This is gonna be really good for you. After you turn off your alarm, you just can't come back to your bed because of course they're gonna sleep. So just turn on the light in your face and try to make your brain understand that it's time to wake up. And to wake up even more, you're gonna go to the bathroom and brush your teeth. Teeth. It's difficult, isn't it? And of course, wash your face because that's gonna be good for you to wake up. Since God is your priority, you're gonna have to go to your desk and do your devotional, of course. Well, we all do that, don't we? I really like to make my devotional as the first thing that I do in my days. And I don't even get my breakfast. I just go to my desk and start reading the Bible, and this is great. So I take advantage of this time and drink a lot of water when I am doing my devotional over there. Do you remember, if you are already a subscriber of this channel, do you remember that I said to you that you have to understand when your focus is stopped so you can make your pause? In this video I said that it would be different for each one of you. I can focus for 15 minutes, but there are people that can focus for 60. There are also people that can focus only for 25 minutes, and there's no problem with that. We are different people. The same thing happened over here. I already saw a lot of videos of people trying to make us understand that sleep hygiene is about you waking up at 5 a.m. But there are people that come from their jobs and get home at 11 p.m. or maybe 12 p.m. So it's not possible for those people to wake up at 5 because they're not gonna sleep 6 or 5 hours. There's a girl on YouTube, and I think her channel is amazing, and I've learned a lot of things with her about sleep hygiene, and she says that you don't have to copy her. Well, she wakes up at 3 a.m. I used to wake up at 3, but I don't anymore. I usually wake up at 4 or 5 in these days because my life, it's difficult sometimes. I have to go to the church, and when I go to the church, I sleep a little bit late. So I do wake up at 4 or 5 a few days, but that doesn't happen every single day. And I'm not able to do the sleep hygiene every single day of my life because at the weekends, for instance, it's really hard to sleep early and to take care of my sleep. So it's really important for you to know yourself and not only understand your limits, but also respect yourself. I hope this video helped you. I see you in the next one. And of course, remember, you are loved. Bye.